Ladies and gentlemen,
Danny Freeman is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just did it one here.
Danny Freeman.
All right. Damn. So this is the day. Really here. Again. First as a third baseman, now as a closer. Just found out that we are in first place too, so yes.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Oh, come on, Blue.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies 1. Tony Walters come on to pinch in now with a run. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers swung the bats well with 16 hits.
Only 2 pitches to get 1 out. All right. Hey, let's go break that streak. Just kidding. We still have a lead. But still, let's go break that streak. Let's stop losing games.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confident, but the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Wow. Everything did work to perfection. Bolster up the offense, bolster up the starting rotation. What do you get? First place Rockies team. Bolster up the bullpen just a little bit.
Takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the...
Danny.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Here we go, guys.
And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
The count is 1-2.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Strikeout.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now batting, number 9.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. It's your guy.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Striding in once again, DJ Peters. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Fouled away. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Colorado Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Barrios earned his 9th win of the year. Danny Freeman strikes out the side to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention,
Danny Freeman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Danny Freeman.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's just struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Rockies smashed the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Tyler Glasnow earns the win, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Your attention,
Danny
please.
Freeman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 28, Danny Freeman.
Bruh, don't drop your golf like that.
So here's Eduardo Escobar.
Leading off for Arizona.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Christian Walker, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Freeman, just 18 years old. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Up next for Arizona, Stephen Vogt, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And it's quickly 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Arizona down to its last strike. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2 the final today. Colorado took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Barrios wins his league-leading 10th game of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Robbie Ray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Danny Freeman retires the side to hammer down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Ladies and gentlemen,
Danny Freeman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 28, Danny Freeman.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong.
The shortstop, Paul DeJong.
No outs here.
Now here it comes.
Hey, play the first. Play
The
the first.
0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Cardinals are down to their final out now. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler.
He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Altuve moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Rockies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Darren O'Day gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Danny Freeman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
Danny Freeman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 28, Danny Freeman.
Bottom of the inning now. The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, no one down here.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Standing in, Dexter Fowler. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Freeman, just 18 years old. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here's another 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Got it.
Bellinger is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
6-4 the outcome today. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler Glasnow earns win number 4 on the season. Danny Freeman closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies, 6 runs.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Danny Freeman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 28, Danny Freeman.
Brett Phillips will bat next. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Brett.
First offering on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Rockies posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jose Barrios earns a league-leading 11th win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies, 5 runs on 9 hits.
Let's not start a huge all streak, because if we do, we fall further and further behind. We just let the Dodgers go further and further ahead of us.
Your attention,
Danny
please.
Freeman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 28, Danny Freeman.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, the organization that started it all.
Nothing in 2 count,
This
and
one.
the pitch.
Supposed to be swing.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
They traded me to
Too
the
high.
Dodgers.
1-2.
Put him away. Give me your best stuff.
And the Dodgers decided
Swing and a
to use
miss,
me
and that'll get a groan from the
in
home
the middle inning
supporters here. One away.
when they were sucking.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute.
makes the
They're so
third
tough to get the bat on.
player
And when you've got that good slider going, it's a
I've
great
created.
strikeout pitch.
And the first one to actually stay
Here's Byron Buxton
as a
now,
closer.
and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
First
He could
one
really
called
use a
up
knock
at
here.
18
0 for
as well.
3 in the game so far.
Yes. 18
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's
right
behind
here.
in the count 0-2. The pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters,
And
2
this is
strikeouts
why
from
you
the
should have
closer.
let me
There's
done
not a whole lot
what
more he
you,
can do to instill confidence that he's going to
drafted
wrap
me
this
for.
thing up without any
But
problem.
nope, you traded me.
Louis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Twins. Hit back up the middle.
Oh,
And
that's
the
all
inning
right.
will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You're not going to get anything
And
else
if you're
off
the
of him.
manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
He's not going
From
to
the
score.
belt, kicks and deals. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Oh, come on, Blue.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Colorado Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Garrett Cole earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Danny Freeman hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark
So what you
DeRosa,
wanna
Dan
do?
Plezak, Heidi Watney down on the field,
Is
and the
every
rest
day.
of our crew. I'm Matt
Dismantle the
Vasgersian.
starting
Thanks
rotation.
for watching MLB
Dismantle the
Network.
whole entire outfield. Dismantle the whole entire infield.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the
And
victorious Rockies, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4
keep
men on base.
half the bullpen intact. Add a few more. Which creates this kind of team that we have for. Yep, destroy our whole entire starting rotation. Dismantle half our bullpen. Garen O'Day is not supposed to be on here. Brad Peacock not supposed to be on here, but it is. It's only 2. The remaining bullpen actually is Jake McGee, this dude, Carlos Estevez, Scott Oberg, and wow, I fucking knew that. Wow. Okay. Send him down to AA. Call me up right away. Yep, that's how I knew that's It was supposed to go.
Danny Freeman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Danny Freeman.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A ball and a strike now. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Well, one of them was a ball, so that was a good
To
take.
the plate now, Kevin Kramer, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Freeman, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Called strike, a good pitch down in the zone.
2 outs here.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Colorado Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Glasnow earns his 5th winner of the year. Danny Freeman wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Ladies and gentlemen,
Danny Freeman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 28, Danny Freeman.
Digging in, Billy Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Jimenez is in pursuit, and no. And he'll track it down. Crawford over at second. Longoria is over at first with one away. And another foul ball. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Wilmer Flores is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Colorado Rockies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Walker Buehler gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes.
Danny Freeman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 28, Danny Freeman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. And it's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
To third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
That's a cheap shot double. Actually, it shouldn't even be called a double. Just right. Oh, actually, it is. Huh.
The catcher, number
5.
Here's Buster Posey now. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And Posey's now 0 for 3 as he's retired here for the first out.
Where are you going, dude?
Brandon
don't need you in
Crawford
the
digging
outfield.
in next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Brandon clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
One out and a runner on second base. And Crawford swings and misses at that one, a strikeout victim for out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Rob Brantley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hey, come on now, guys. Gotta hold him.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Our
Runner in
starters
scoring
really
position
need to
with
say,
Sugan.
hey,
And that's
we want to
taken
wear
for
black,
strike 2
or
as
hey,
now
we
they're
want to
down
wear
to their
purple.
final strike
Still
here
wearing
this
this white
afternoon.
shirt. Come on.
Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
6-3 the final score today. The Colorado a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Tyler Glasnow earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Danny Freeman records the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Y'all, like, stop losing. Because you guys were ahead of the Dodgers, and now we're, like, tied for first.
Your attention,
Danny
please.
Freeman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
28.
Oh yeah, that's our only
Danny
one of their pitchers is on our starting rotation. Actually, Walker Buehler is the only one I have from LA.
Ready
as a
now
starter
for the
pitcher.
Diamondbacks. Ildemaro Vargas, 2 for
Two of them
3
are
with
from
a
the
double on his
Yankees,
line so
Garrett
far.
Cole and Jordan Montgomery.
Hey, no outs here. Nobody on.
Tyler
here's the
Glass
pitch.
now is
A
from
little
the Rays.
tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And
It's becoming
Jose
more and more
Barrios
common
is
in
from
today's
the
game to
Twins.
see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it.
Aaron O'Day,
He blew it right
one
by
of
him
our
there.
other relievers are from
Pulls
Atlanta.
this one into the air,
Yes.
out into right field. Giving
Never mind.
chase is Bellinger. He gets there
Oh,
to make the
Bellinger's
play
from
for the
LA.
first out of the inning.
Trout and Centers from LA.
Cole Calhoun will
Angels.
pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Eloy Jimenez from left field is from
Fouled
White
away.
Sox.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. A 1 pitch on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And not everyone's called up to the majors at 18 years old.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte.
just don't
He
happen
swings and
anymore.
misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And there's a
Ooh,
called
good
strike 2
call.
as now
Good
they're down
call.
to their final
Right on
strike
the
this
black.
afternoon. Arizona down to its last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Rockies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Walker Buehler hangs win number 11 on his line. Danny Freeman closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Oh, no doubt about it. I'm going to be in some end of the year discussions for some hardware.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 10 hits.
Let's see. I should have an all-star vote. I should be in this year's all-star game. That's going to be a first. I'm going to probably get, let's see, look at this first. Wow, kind of expect, unexpected, okay. Well, at least they're trying. Boom. Oh, where am I? Fifth. Alright, I can do that. I can deal with that. Fifth right now, but I can get there. Yeah, I can get there. I'll be there. Shit, I know I will. Okay, maybe I won't. That's pushing it. Maybe I will be. Just not in the 9th inning. So I can get that. I'm going to get, hopefully, I'm going to try for MVP. Going to try to do this and get this reliever of the year. I'm going to push for rookie of the year. And that's about it, actually. Yep. Of course, I'm going to go for these two, but let's see what I can get. Anthony Rendon, Mike Trout, both from the Angels.
Ladies and
Danny Freeman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Yo, can we start wearing a different color?
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Next for Milwaukee, Avisail Garcia. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there.
Yeah, Josh Hader. They're closer, but it's useless.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Eric Sogard as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, we got 1.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoak now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Urshela ranges back and he has it for out number
him
2.
Too. I forgot.
Manny Pena will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 9, Manny.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
I
And
shouldn't
that
have
runner
to
will
work
go no
this
further
hard.
than second as there are 2 aboard
You
now.
guys need to play your positions correctly.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a
Catch
fly ball.
it.
And this should do it.
Thank
and he'll
you.
make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good.
Aye.
Something to build on for tomorrow.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Barrios pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year. Danny Freeman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs, 10 hits.
Oops, never mind. I was hit number 3 and 4 allowed for the whole year right there. Oh,
Danny ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
28, Danny Freeman.
bro, stop! Every time you're at home, dropping your glove.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Culberson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's just too much velocity upstairs.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Colorado Rockies led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Walker Buehler earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Danny Freeman wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Ladies and
Danny Freeman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 28, Danny Freeman.
All set for the start of the inning. Settling in now, Charlie Culberson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Up. Fouled off. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Freeman, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That one hurts. That looked like that was strike 1.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, come on now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right.
Bruh.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Rockies used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Brad Peacock earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Danny Freeman retires the side to hammer down the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight.
Wow.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and
If
Heidi
you
Watney,
consider
this is Matt
retiring the
Vasgersian.
side
You've
in
been
as
watching
not
MLB
getting
The
up
Show.
the run,
For more,
yes.
find us on Twitter
But I
at
gave up a
MLB
hit.
The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Your
Danny Freeman now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
28, Danny Freeman.
Drop your glove at home. Come on. Keep it on your hand.
Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Flowers. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Flowers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 12-9, the final in this one. Colorado played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Tyler Glasnow earns his 8th victory of the season. Felix Hernandez was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Danny Freeman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 28, Danny Freeman.
Stepping in, John Birdie. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he rips it on the ground to second. Altuve has it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final score tonight. Colorado with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Walker Buehler picks up his league-leading 13th win as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Danny Freeman hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
Danny Freeman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 28, Danny Freeman.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Number 7, Matt.
From the stretch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Cooper at second. Anderson at first. 1 gone. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. And his throw will go to first here. And I'm not sure if he lost track of the outs, but I don't get that decision.
I did. I forgot how many outs there were.
First offering on its way.
Already 2.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Rookie mistakes. This shit happens all the time.
Bouncer up the middle. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-2 the final total today. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Barrios picks up his league-leading 13th win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jose Arena was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.